Hola amigos, welcome back to my channel, HolaDilsia. So today's video I am going to introduce you to my bike. For those that don't know, I have been riding for about 9 years now and I absolutely love it. I wanted to just make this video for those that have been asking questions as far as how I started, any advice, any recommendations, where to go and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and start, and just make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. So how I learned to ride. So I actually had a friend and they had a motorcycle, and so with that being said, I used to ride with them. They call it backpacking, and I just absolutely loved the feeling, the adrenaline. Oh my god, it was just, I just said, you know what, I need to learn how to ride. I thought it was super badass, and I was just like, you know what, I think it's a challenge, I'm gonna fucking do it. So I decided to look for help. Wanted to see, I didn't know about bikes, so I just got my friend to help me try to see what type of bike was good for me to buy, make sure that it was a good bike and all that good stuff. And we ended up purchasing my first bike, and it was a 01 Honda CBR600rr, and that bike was badass. I mean, it was silver, white, and black. It was so nice. I just absolutely love it. And I didn't even know how to ride, so I just purchased the bike, I got it, and I didn't even know how to ride it. But I ended up just getting on, I was like, I want to ride it. I got on it, and I would say my first experience with it was pretty bad, because I actually ended up crashing, accidentally hit the throttle, and I just went flying, and I ended up crashing to a tree, and it was pretty bad. I didn't go to the hospital or anything, I was fine, but I ended up blacking out, and my friend was like, you know what, I think it's best that you need to go to the school, get some lessons, and do that. So yes, it is true. So if you are a beginner, please go take your riding lessons first. Don't just get on a bike and just go for it, because that's not safe at all. I definitely recommend for you to get your lessons first, get your motorcycle license, and then go from there, and then start looking for a bike to purchase. I will say that I purchased my 600. I didn't go with the smaller bike. I just went ahead and just skipped that and went with the 600, and I was cool with it. I just wanted that. I fell in love with for that specific bike anyways, because I thought 250s were pretty small. But anyways, so I did the riding lessons. I googled it. Just so you know, I went to National State Community College. That's where the riding lessons were at. It's a 3-day course. So the first day you are in a classroom, and then the second day is your riding day, and then your third is your test. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty easy, and just go ahead and do it, and then go to DMV and get your motorcycle license. And this is only for Nashville, Tennessee, by the way, so make sure you Google at your state or wherever you're at, and see what they require and stuff like that. After that, I started to get on the bike, and I just went for it, man. And yeah, and that's how I started. I just kept riding and just going out there, and I just miss it. That's how I ended up getting my first bike and my motorcycle license, and that's how I started riding. And then after that, I decided to sell the F4i 600 that I had, and I sold it to a friend of mine. At the time was a high demand, so I sold that bike pretty quickly and a good price. So I got rid of the bike, and then I ended up looking for another one. I wanted a newer one. I wanted a different color, and so that's where I came and fell in love with that one right there. I don't really ride much. I did say one of my goals this year is that I wanted to ride a lot more, so I definitely will be riding a lot more. So as my advice for beginners, I would say go get your lessons first, get your motorcycle license, and then you start searching for the right bike for you. I will say for me, I didn't do the 250, but for others maybe the 250 would be a best. It's pretty easy and light. This one here is not light, it's pretty heavy, but I am able to manage it. I had to lower it actually because it was pretty tall and I'm actually really petite. But yeah, so that's how I would say you would first get your license and then, you know, start looking for your bike. I would not recommend, I get asked this a lot, and I would they always ask me, hey, can you teach me how to ride? And obviously if I teach you how to ride, you would have to use this here, and I am not allowing that, because when you first start, you're definitely going to drop the bike, and when you drop the bike, what happens? Your fairings start getting fucked up and everything else. It's just a mess, and you might even crash the bike and then it's just over with, and I'm not having that. So yes, that's one of the reasons why I would say go to the classes and then ride those old bikes where you can actually drop them, and if you have a little accident and whatnot, it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna affect the bike or whatever. I'm gonna show you how I turn on the bike and all that other stuff. I'm not a professional, so don't judge me. I am, like I said, I'm just a girl on a bike, and I've just been teaching myself and learning from experience. I've been having some good friends out there that has helped me a lot throughout this whole journey of mine, and I'm super blessed. All right guys, so this is your shift right here, and then your clutch, and then you have your brake right here. This is your throttle, and then you have your back brake back here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the bike for you. So right now I put the key in, it's on off. You have also the option of locking it when you're parked somewhere. They won't be able to move the bike at all. You're gonna go ahead and start it up. All right, so it's on neutral and I have no gas. Like I said, I just took this out today. And this is where the gas goes. This is your gas tank, this big baby right here. We are going to start it. This is your start button right here. Okay. It is on. I love that noise. Love it. Oh, beautiful. All right, so now I'm gonna go get my helmet, and I'm gonna go ride around the block for you guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so you make sure you subscribe and like my video. I hope you enjoyed. meeting my baby. So if you do, please hit the notification buttons for new videos. But I will see you on the next one.